your fighter.
Rare, see what I did there? To get a hot coffee at Dunkin'. No, he made a fresh one. Welcome to today's video. As of recording up is Tuesday, June 24th, 2025. Thought it was the 25th today. Didn't do a date stamp yesterday on the 23rd, but today is the 24th. Still about a week left of June, and we'll be in July. That is one hot coffee. We finally got part 2 from At Games on the Rare Microsoft Killer Instinct and Battletoads. Something that by establishing those licenses, the big thing was having those games play online on the ALU, the 4K ALU, which I'm still crossing my fingers that will still happen, because the fact of the matter is At Games is giving us stuff that nobody else is right now. And right now they might be the #1 home arcade company. I mean, think about it. I know it's pinball, but still, we're getting stuff almost weekly. This is the 3rd pinball pack in the last week that, whether stuff has been postponed or not, in the last week, that is brand new. So just throwing it out there. Also, if you're looking for the Switch 2, stick around tomorrow, today, when you're watching this. I'll let you know where it will show up, and I want to give a big thanks to Julio for letting me know. And speaking of the Switch 2, there's a hack game already selling out that it's not even out yet. I haven't done an intro like that for a while. A lot of stuff just kind of throwing it at you. Couldn't even breathe. I couldn't even take a gulp of air. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is happening and this is happening. We're gonna play some Battletoads and Killer Instinct later on in the video. Really super looking forward to it. I did turn it on. Kind of know some of the sound effects. I did not play either one. We're gonna do it for the first time together. But yeah, just gonna do a little summary on the Switch 2, where you'll be able to find it. There is a catch though tomorrow, and then of course, probably, maybe, dare I say, the most popular Switch 2 game for 2025, and it's not Mario Kart World. First stop is McDonald's, making a pit stop for Kelly. She has been dealing with a migraine all day, not feeling well. She needs some caffeine, something to eat.
McDonald's, will you be using your mobile app today?
Actually, I will. I just
team member
put in
will be with you in a moment.
a mobile
Thank
app
you.
order. My code is WP20.
Hi, what can I do for you today?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Pick it up, mobile order WP20, please.
Alright, come to the last window.
You can read the McDonald's sign backwards or underneath it. Wes, I managed to grab you something too. The only way you're gonna eat today, isn't it? Gotta put a cheeseburger in. Believe that for the first time ever, well, probably not the first time ever, but I passed on McDonald's. I didn't get any for myself. I don't know what I'll have later, but Kelly was craving that now. I said, well, I got my coffee. I'm not gonna eat, but what I won't pass on is arriving at game together. Wanted to stop by here, just kind of do a little check-in, see what they have. It's been a few weeks. All right, let's see what they have. Going back and forth here, we're talking PlayStation 5, Xbox, the Nintendo Switch 2, and then of course N64. So just kind of a little update here on what they have. We'll get into kind of a little spoiler, but the big, look at the top two right here. You have Mario Kart and yes, Donkey Kong. Could be the #1 game for 2000. There's our reflection for 2025. Look, so this is half the size. So you have the drawer here for the N64. That is cool.
His
Look
copy.
at it, dude. What a surprise! So they have Blitz, his copy.
Steve's copy.
Well, I gotta pay. I gotta give you something for it. I can't just take it. They were holding Blitz 2000. I should have came here like how many weeks has it been here?
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But the Blitz 2000. Oh my gosh! What a surprise! Actually, I have a couple of questions about some of the consoles because I'm just gonna
Because I know I already have it saved.
do the thought process on these. But yeah, I wanted to go back in the arcade back here because tonight it's all about KI and Battletoads. This is why this is the best retro gaming store in the state of Wisconsin, in Milwaukee. These guys are awesome. They went all the way to Retro Ralph's store to buy, I believe it was Blitz 2000 and NBA Showtime, NBA Hang Time. So I would have the chance to buy it. So they went all the way out there when they were visiting, brought it back. Somebody else had beaten me here to buy it, but this is from Steve's personal collection. So he's actually making the call. I gotta give him something. I can't take this. Is Blitz 2000. We have been on the hunt for this for how long? This is awesome. A little update on their Pac-Man. I haven't seen this up and running yet, but Pac-Man's not feeling too good. Unfortunately, Kelly's not feeling too good either. So check back tomorrow. See how Pac-Man's doing. Hopefully Kelly will be doing better tomorrow. They have the Roku up here and right here. I love it. You hear that Mario theme? There's Mario 2. So there is a Series X here for $499, and then the PlayStation 5 are the digital for $369.99, and then there's a disc drive up there for $69.99. So these are the options that came together. A lot of questions answered tonight as far as the Series S, the Series X, the digital, and the Slim. So that, there's the add-on up there. So just kind of processing everything. This might be the bet. Now this is a 512 Series S for $299, or $499 for the 1 terabyte. Series X, and that's not the only one here. There are a few more here. So yeah, look at all the consoles here.
All these additional games that you can just download right from Game Pass.
Do you have any issues playing online with anybody?
No. Yeah, I was actually just playing, there's a new game that came out. It's called Rematch. It's a soccer game. I was playing this with some people online last night,
nice.
And it was awesome. So yeah, it lets you download all those games as long as you have Game Pass. So.
And this is the Series S is running this?
Yep.
They got one right here too, so there's plenty. It's not like someone's gonna, if one sells, a lot of stuff does sell quick here. They do have a few of these here, so I'm gonna think about it. But because of this right here, it's gonna make me. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna get a console here. It was game together big. This is awesome. This is from Steve's personal collection. They wouldn't take anything. Yes, I'm documenting this. You guys are the best. This place, hands down, the best to shop. Open every day, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you very much. We're gonna test this out tomorrow because we have so much gameplay to do with Battletoads and KI, but Blitz 2000. And right across the street from Game Together is the Walmart where this is where I picked up my Turtles in Time cab. And Walmart is the exclusive place starting the 25th to get the Switch 2 bundle. But you have to be a member. It's right over, a little past the van. I parked, I waited for the gentleman about a year and a half ago. Came down that way, circled around, drove right from Ohio. This was one of his first stops. I'm sure he stopped a few times to to use the facilities, you know, maybe to get some gas or to get a meal. But yeah, he came right here, picked up Turtles in Time, put it all in my car, and that's what I always remember this Walmart for. The arcade went up, Turtles in Time. So the complete series for Magnum PI is only $44.96. Look at all those. Got a lot of info on the Xbox and PlayStation 5. I mean, throughout the comments, throughout Game Together, got all my factoids together. Text from James Hates Everything that Crypto and Superman are showing up at Walmart. There's proof right here. James picked up one. Now there are no, they do have a, okay, they have a display here for the Switch 2, but the bundles will be available tomorrow for $4.99, but it's for Walmart Plus. And I want to give a big shout out to Julio for sending me this info. For $499.99, the bundle price, this is what I paid, will be available starting tomorrow at Walmart. But you have to be one of those Plus members, so just throwing that out there. Donkey Kong Bonanza is hot right now on Amazon for pre-orders. Right now it is ranked the #1 game out of everything, and it comes out in about 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And get this, it's actually $10 cheaper than I'm not seeing it, the Mario Kart World. Yeah, right here, $79.99. Donkey Kong is listed for $70, so that's right there, right in front of my face. I think this is a game where probably be picking it up. Now it doesn't have the online, but it's Donkey Kong, and you can go onto Amazon and pre-order it now. Otherwise, I'm sure it will be in stores. I'm sure you'll see a lot of it at Walmart, at GameStop, but Amazon is offering the pre-order. Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive is topping the Amazon sales charts. You can see it right here, Donkey Kong Bonanza Switch 2 #1 best-selling game on Amazon right now. I'm not saying that I'm gonna get, wow, that person's gotta like chill out. But I'm not saying that, you know, I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox, whether it's an S or an X, like that right now. But I mean, if you think about it, now I have Blitz 2000. Basically, NBA Hang Time. There's not a lot of N64 that I'm gonna get. Kind of have like some preferences, and maybe I'll just focus on, you know, picking up a console the next 2-3 weeks, and then maybe a month later get the other one. So I guess we'll just kind of see how that goes. As far as like collecting, you know, finding action figures, collectibles at Walmart, it's a struggle, and it just depends what Walmart. I mean, this is such high traffic that if that Superman crypto option was here, which I don't think it was, because we probably would have saw some other Superman. So James picking it up, I believe he's in Kansas. Maybe it's kind of working their way up to Wisconsin. I have not seen them yet, but Walmart is a place that will have crypto. So I'm holding out that GameStop does, because I don't hit a lot of Walmarts. But I wanted to stop here because we were right by Game Together, and of course it's the Turtles in Time Walmart. We're gonna go back, do some gameplay on the new rare pinball pack from At Games, Battletoads Killer Instinct. This is part of the pack where I received the Sea of Thieves from At Games for the purposes of review, so this was included. So if you purchase that, you will have an update to get this downloaded. So we'll go back and do a review on it. It's $35 for the ALP, it's $30 for the HD, so at least, depending on which one you have, you're able to purchase it.
Killer instinct. Look a warrior. Fight with skill or fall in defeat.
Alright, let's check out KI first. It doesn't look like there's any options here to shut anything off, so we're just gonna get right into it.
Choose your fighter.
This is great. You got a little space up here on the top, but you got the fighters right here. Okay, let's give it a shot. First time. Look at the nunchucks on the bottom. Whoa, that came quick.
On target.
Okay, this is gonna take me a little bit to get used to it. I love it. I love the sounds. You know, very energetic game though. I mean, just you want to see the fight up here. Whoop. Should let it bounce a little bit. Probably would have came back. I wish there was a little bit, I don't know, something, I mean, I know there's movement up there. I wish there was something going on. Not like a ball trail, but something just, you get kind of a little bit of a bonus. It seems a little plain right here in the front. I think that's the problem. Not super in love with it, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. There just needs to be a little bit more effects, I think, because you have this area right here. There's like nothing really going on. Hoping that Battletoads is a little bit more. I don't know. Play one more game. I kind of have like a lukewarm feeling on this. I mean, they get you hyped with the music, and you got the fighters going on over here. Okay, let's try it again.
Choose your fighter. Fight on.
Kind of weak with the plunger. The ball doesn't really travel that far up. I guess we'll just see if we can get those two to really go at it up there. That'll be the goal here. Maybe if I get into that, I'll have a little bit better feel here. So. I want to like watch what's happening up there, but I can't. I'm like totally eyeing the ball here. Oh. Gotta bounce. Oh, that was on me. Is that the same voice? I mean, it sounds. Is that you think that's the same guy from '94? Ball 2.
Feel the triple combo. Super combo. Hyper combo.
I mean, if you're a diehard KI fan, I mean, you're gonna love this table. I was just kind of thinking about Keg. I wonder if he has an ALP, and if he doesn't, like if this is enough to get him, you know, the huge KI fan. Yeah, I can see that. A little bit of a delay here. See, I don't really like, and then nothing. So like there's kind of like free sets. I don't know.
Ball saved. You are invincible.
I don't know about that. It's kind of doing its own thing here.
On target.
Oh, I wanted to hold it for a second. Son of a gun.
Battletoads! We're the Battletoads! Let's show these goons who's boss!
Okay, let's see if there's anything totally... It's a lot darker. There's so much like purple going. You have the bosses way up on the top. I'll kind of zoom in on the table when we're done. I just wanted to kind of get into the gameplay. We showed a little bit beginning of the video, so I just thought that, you know what, we'll start playing. I don't like how dark this table is. But we do have, you know, all three of them here. I don't know, it's just a little plain, isn't it? Like you got that boss right there. I think that's the guy from the first stage. Here's the final boss. You know, the evil queen anywhere. I couldn't find her when I powered this on. I wonder if there's just like a surprise, like if she just shows up. I'm glad I didn't start with Battletoads. I like it a little bit more. There's really no explanation for that. It's just because, you know, I'm a Battletoads guy. That's why I bought KI. But there's really nothing happening. But the music's pretty cool. I don't know. What do you think, Lokes? This right here makes me hope that Cat Games gets the 4K Legends Ultimate, because I think that's, you know, to play, have another option of playing Battletoads and Killer Instinct online if you don't have an arcade one-up. I think that's the big thing here, and you know, having this on a pinball, I think that's a bonus. But I mean, all in all, I think they got these to give us that option, and we haven't got that yet. So that's kind of my opinion. It's cool that they're on here. I like the kind of the Ninja Turtle knockoff right here. My buddy Steve said, you know, what are these, turtle knockoffs? They kind of look like turtle knockoffs on the bottom. Let's try it again.
We're the legendary Battletoads, famous for kicking butt and taking names. Stop time!
I don't know, I'm kind of expecting a little bit more visuals for both tables.
Road and rumble time, and we're serving up pain. Shoot the rat, drop target. Turbo tunnel loop, full throttle.
I couldn't do that on KI, right here. That's all I wanted to do.
See ya, squeak stain. Time to mop up. Shoot the rat, drop target. Turbo tunnel loop. What a rush!
I mean, the fact that I like Battletoads, I prefer this table to the KI, but it doesn't. It's not like, again, it's not like it's any better. It's just preference. And I'm just kind of imagining, what if they did a Ninja Turtles table? It would probably be very similar to this. It's something new, it's something cool, but I think the last couple of tables I preferred more than both of these. The last couple of weeks, some of our gameplays. This is expensive. It's $35 for the 3 games, so just being extremely critical because of the cost and the lack of things that I kind of expected. I don't know what I expected, but thought there'd just be more of something.
Ball safe! Insane, bro!
And that's gonna do it for today. Have a link in the description for the pinball pack. If you haven't purchased it yet, if you have, It's just a few updates, and then just to go back in to the digital locker where you usually download your purchase, and there's another little update there, and that's how I was able to get Battletoads and Killer Instinct. Let me know what you think. If you like Battletoads, if you like Killer Instinct, if you're blown away with this, or if you are kind of expecting something else. I don't know, I was expecting a little something else, but I want to thank everybody for watching. See you guys next time.
All save reward. That's how we crush it. It's done. Stage 1 complete. Boss Walker. Sea of Thieves.
Little recap of Sea of Thieves. This was the original game that we got. And just to showcase this, these are all 3 of the packs on this $35 pinball pack.
Save from the depth.
And I think that the thing to take from this is they're all very similar. There's not a lot of visuals on here. And in the middle, it's there's an image, and that's it. So I guess I would have liked for it to be a little bit more action going on right here. But other than that, I mean, it plays good. It just felt every game was different. Killer Instinct, it didn't feel like the ball traveled very high up. Came quick. I like the sounds. I like the look. Battletoads was a little dark, but they all offer something a little bit different.
Look at the size of that beast.
$30 for the HD, $35 for the ALP. So big shoes to fill, that's for sure.
Grab your shovels and get to digging. No gold, no glory. Keep searching.
Yeah, it doesn't travel that far up on this either.
Treasure's still out there, and we'll be the ones to find it. Old tale is lit. Chicken Isle. X marks the spot. Start digging. No treasure here. We'll dig deeper and strike gold yet. Megalodon dead ahead. Ready the
Of course, I do like the, is that a whale? Or a fish? I think it's a whale.
Another shot and glory awaits.
Sea of Thieves might be the best game on this pack. Seems like, you know,
No gold, no glory.
really extends your game. No, no, no! Quick look at okay, I really didn't showcase the table. I just, you know, kind of thought there should have been something going on right there, but need some visuals up there. A lot of real estate.
First and 30.